Hey there, my name is Jeff Fritz, and I'm going to show you real quick how we can get started with .NET here on Ubuntu Linux. I'm here at my Linux terminal, and I'm going to get started using .NET with all the tools that I downloaded and installed from dot.net. Now I can start building an application very simply by using the .NET command line tool. In fact, I'll start using it by typing .NET space new, and then console because I'm going to build a console application, a -O switch because I'm going to write my project to a specific folder called my app. I'll press enter and it generates my application. Now let me take a look at that my app folder, and inside this folder you'll see I have a CS_proj file and a program CS. Program CS is where the actual C# of my application exists. Now I'll run my application by just typing .NET run. That builds my application and executes it all in one command. And there you go. I have a hello world output right there. Just that easy. Now let's take a look at how I can edit my application. I could use VI or Emacs or your favorite editor, but in this case I'm going to choose to use Visual Studio Code. And Visual Studio Code is our free open source text editor that you can download from code.visualstudio.com. I have it docked here on my panel to the left. I'll click that to get started. And now for my welcome screen, I'm going to click the open folder item, and I'll navigate through my dev folder and choose my app folder to open. And there you go. You can see my application. My program CS is here on the right inside the text editor, and on the left I have an Explorer, a file explorer docked that shows all the files in my project. If I click this little no bugs icon on the left, it opens up the debugger window on the left side. I can set a breakpoint here on line 9, and then I'll click this green play button up at the top of the debug docked window. And now you can see it builds my application down here in the output window, and I start to see output in the debug console that shows me exactly what .NET is doing with my application. And there you go. I've hit a breakpoint there, highlighted in yellow, line 9. It's stopped on that console write line. Let me click play here to resume. It finishes, and there you go. You can see in the debug console, hello world. So that was just a quick tour of how easy it is to get up and running with .NET here in Ubuntu Linux. You can get started with .NET on whatever flavor of Linux that you're interested in using, whether it's Red Hat, Oracle, SUSE. We have several different versions of Linux that you can use. When you're ready to learn more, go ahead back to dot.net and click the documentation link for more about the .NET framework and languages. I hope you enjoy using .NET as much as we enjoyed making it for you. Thanks a lot.